All right, welcome to Studio 60. We are live for the Educated Idiots podcast, episode 5. We've made it. We've made it to 5. And if you're still out there listening, man, you like wasting time at work. All right, I'm Doug Wilkinson, the Greg Popovich of this duo, and to my left is Dan Hensing, the Tim Duncan of our championship roster. Say hello, Dan.
What's up, Joey Crawford?
Our first segment of the show is The Need to Know, brought to you by Kaufman's Hemorrhoid Cream. You've got the itch, we've got the fix, Kaufman's. Dan, what do we need to know? What's your fun fact today?
Fun facts. Love fun facts. Did you know that strippers make $125,000 a year? Annually. That's their average. That's average. I'm sure some make more,
there's some give or
make
take.
less. Yeah. All I know is there's a stripper down in St. Louis that I think I made a car payment for. And it was like a Denali. I mean, that's
not a small payment. This could take us down a dangerous track.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't talk about that. That was many, many years ago.
Yeah, I was just gonna say many moons back in the pre-young days
when I was vet behind the ears.
You got to know that that's probably not happening around here either. I mean, I can only imagine the Airline Highway and some of the other establishments, gentlemen's clubs, if you will, in the area. But maybe they are. Maybe they're just rolling deep in those stacks. 125,000.
125,000 annual.
Oh my God.
That's Uber Facts telling me. Oh. Now, some people I know some people really well that don't believe in like stuff like that. Don't believe facts.
Like they don't believe in the internet?
They don't believe. They don't believe in radar.
What?
Did you see it the other night? Because it came true.
That was real.
That was really real.
Going through. And so, just completely kind of away from our need to know, but thank you, Kaufman's, for the hemorrhoid cream and everything else. It's been helping. Free samples coming soon to all our listeners.
I prefer cream over talc.
Over talc. Totally unrelated. That like the storm that we had the other night. You brought up radar. Like I don't know if I should feel bad, but I feel bad for the trailer park and apartment people. Where they go in a situation like that. Like you hitch it up to the truck and like, hey, Billy Bob, let's find another place to go tonight.
They're safer by the river. Tornadoes don't go by rivers. I know things.
That's actually real information.
Yeah.
Then is something like if it hits the water, like it just like dissipates, or
I don't know, but it just never goes by rivers. Now, if someone knows of one, great, call us.
Let us know.
But I don't think that happens.
Wow, I like that.
I do know that God hates trailer parks, though.
He's definitely tossing some trailer parks around.
2 trailer park girls go around the outside, from the outside.
I love it. If you know that reference and you're laughing about this right now, you are in our wheelhouse, or our generation. And if you're too young, then GTS that stuff and figure out.
I feel like standing up right now. Please stand up.
Please stand up. Oh, I'm hungry for maybe a delicious treat of some type. M&Ms, perhaps.
All of a sudden, I'm not liking my mom. Just kidding, Mom. Love you.
Maybe my ex-wife too. All right. Okay, so next segment of the show, we've got pet peeves. Dan, hit me with some knowledge.
That would be at a stoplight. I'm 3-4 deep, maybe 5 deep. I'm sitting there looking at the light. I have nothing else to do. Sometimes I text, but often I just look at the light. Why, Doug, can the light turn green? Why can't people just all of a sudden release the brake and press on the gas, and we all kind of move like a train forward? So you should just all take off at the same time, because we're all paying attention, right?
Would make sense.
But no, I'll release the brake, I'll start to inch forward, I then have to apply the brake again. I have to wait like 8 seconds after the light turns green because of some delayed thing where people aren't paying attention. That's a pet peeve. Maybe you guys don't mind. It bothers me. That's my life, guys. Just gonna tell you that right now.
That's what we're paying attention to. No, I'm with you though. That bugs me too. Like it makes you wonder what they're doing. Like, is it texting? Are they like snorting coke? Like, what's going on there? Like, why?
If I'm in the car by myself, I'm like, go.
Yeah.
Like that's a bit from Dane Cook. It's just
I
awesome.
present to you the world with his arm outstretched. F and go. Yeah, I got it. All right. So that's Dan's pet peeve for us. It's audience feedback time. Quickly becoming my favorite part of the show. This one comes via Twitter. It's from Drew. Drew says, and I quote here, I can pop my shoulder blade out of socket. # party trick. # gets chicks. So here's my take on this one.
# you're lying.
Yeah. A, thanks, Drew. B, how does that get chicks? C, I did not know that women still got chicks. And D, if you're having a hard time following this because my response feels more like a test than a response, then I'm with you here. How does that get checked?
I don't know, but here's the deal. When I hear hashtag, I think of hash browns because I'm old and because I'm overweight. Yeah. I'd do some hash browns right now. Hint, hint. But,
let's get that griddle fired up. Let's see if we can't...
throw some oil down. Let's go.
Let's make this happen. So up on the screen, you're going to see our contact information. Appreciate that, Drew. I don't want to know what kind of chicks, quote unquote, you're bringing home at night. Either they're...
Two trailer park girls going around the outside.
There's your trailer park girls again. Oh, thank you, Eminem. All right, time to roll into the news here. And our news story of the day, I'll read you the headline. This comes from the Huffington Post, and I don't know that I'll have to explain much beyond the headline, but here you go. Identifying as Muslim on resumes may lead to fewer job opportunities, survey says.
What?
So, I think that does... really? Are we supposed to be surprised by this? It doesn't sound like from the article, it doesn't sound like all religions are getting much love. Some statistics that they have here. Obviously, Muslims got 32% less contacts. 48% less on the phone call variety, 32% on the email. This is all done through Career Builder. So.
Obviously, they didn't call 7-Eleven. Let's just be honest. I take Jelly Squishy. Great. I'll take a Cherry Squishy too.
Thank you, Apu. Catholics, not much love on this one either. 29% less likely to get a call. Pagans, 27% less likely, and slightly better than the Wallonian applicants.
What's that?
It's a fictitious... It's not even a real thing. They made it up as their control or constant.
I want to be Wallonian.
Yeah, Wallonian. Actually, I mean, it sounds real, but it just one that they had in there as a control. So
that doesn't sound good for Muslims.
No.
I think if there's any Muslims listening out there,
that's right.
Did I add some sound effects?
The budget has increased here for the Studio 60 experience. So
I got on the iPad. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that happened. So I don't know. So all the religions, but in America, are we really supposed to be just surprised that telling someone you're Muslim will encourage them to hire you? After 9/11, I'm pretty sure that ship kind of sailed.
Yeah.
Most Muslims are trying to do their best to lower the attention they get as much as possible. So if you show up to a job interview or put on there that you like wearing 3 towels around or keeping your only if you're a woman only your fingertips and eyes and nose visible.
I think you're trying to tell me Muslims the new black. That'd be
in 2014. That might actually be a pretty educated statement.
I did not know that.
I can't wait for the actual snail mail that's going to come our way and all the anthrax and stuff that we're going to get for this one. We really should have rethought this segment.
This white powder is delicious. What is this?
So there's the news section of things for us today. I want to thank you for listening and really thank you for not sending any anthrax our way if you could. This is the Educated Idiots Podcast, episode 5. Get a hold of us however you feel comfortable. We're going to keep trying to interact with people, try to keep cranking out episodes, try to keep them around the 10-minute mark, try to have one for you a couple times a week. If we can hit a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that'd be awesome. But for the Educated Idiots Podcast, I'm Doug. That's Dan.
Bye-bye.